All right. You've probably seen that thing Airhead put out about what they're like going to do for like the future Galactic War or whatever. I don't believe them in the slightest. They've said shit like this before and have completely failed to deliver on it. And I don't see any sort of indicator that this is going to be any different in any way. I hope I'm wrong. I hope to God that I'm wrong and this is actually like Airhead actually, like changing shit, but I doubt it. And honestly, you should not believe them either. They've said so much shit over at the point it's at the point where just words are meaningless and they actually need to prove it with the actions. Okay? So now I just want to break it down, I guess, one by one in a way where about the stuff they're doing, my thoughts on it. So starting off with what they've said they're going to prioritize. They said they're going to prioritize the Galactic War, specifically by better progression, more meaningful campaigns, and shit like that. Yeah, I do think the game needs this. I'm not exact. The major order has been the Galactic War in general has just been feeling stale for a really long time, and the story has been suffering a lot. My previous video does talk about that a bit, but yeah. And the fact that it says we'll start to see the work of that in the summer, the consequences of that work, that makes me think that's what the June major update might be about. It might be a Galactic War rework or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be. Next, they talk about how they want to communicate what's in the patch notes, what's in the actual patches better through the patch notes, which is something they said a lot over the years, and just ignore that. They've never ever delivered on that whenever they said they're going to actually address that. So just they're not going to do it. I can already tell that they're not going to do anything regarding that. Then they want to talk about how they want to communicate better, how they want to talk more about stuff like the tech progression system, stuff like that. Their vision for the game balance, which is something I really want them to actually elaborate on, because I have no idea what the fuck they want right now regarding that. And that they also want to communicate more about player progression, stuff like that. Again, I don't really believe them on this, just regarding with how much stuff they just said they're going to do but never did. But I mean, this does kind of line up with what Palace said. I mean, I don't know. I'm more believing towards this one than really just any of the others, honestly. Next to talk about the Galactic War, quality of life updates and rewards, stuff like that. I don't believe them regarding this. They did say they're going to bring back stratagem rewards, but I doubt it, honestly. I just don't see Arrowhead ever bringing those back. Honest to God, I just do not see them ever bringing those back. Then they talk about the public beta testing, whatever. They do say that they already beta testing stuff, but without shittily stuff releases, again, planets being brighter than a fucking nuclear explode, planet suns being brighter than nuclear, being able to blind you by just looking at them and being brighter than a nuclear explosion. I don't believe them in the slightest when they say that they're actually beta testing this shit. I don't believe them at all. So yeah, you could probably just disregard that as well. Then they address the whole EXO experts controversy and basically say that they want to balance between what's available gameplay and available in war bonds, which is I don't know. I feel like there should be more stuff available through gameplay than through war bonds, the paid content, but that's just me. I don't know. Maybe you disagree, which I think is honestly, personally, kind of stupid. I'm already paying $40 for a game. I should be able to get at least most of the shit in the game for the actual money that I buy the base game for, personally. And they also just say that we will be getting vehicles for free in the future still, which, I mean, they did kind of say that with the chemical agents, I'm pretty sure, but, look how that ended up, So I guarantee that they're probably just tapering out vehicles or something. Then they finish off by saying that they are going to be adding new red stratagems, upgrading ships, hopefully that means, we'll actually be getting ship modules soon. and that they're going to be working on like player level progression, like adding stuff beyond 150, which it's about fucking time. But yeah, out of all this, the biggest issues that I have with it is that there's no mention of any endgame, which is the biggest red flag by far. Because this game has zero endgame. Like, it's first obviously like leveling up and getting the stratagems and the ship modules, and then after that it's war bonds. But then after that there's really nothing, like war bonds are the mid game, but there's no end game, So like, if anything, the thing they need to add the most right now is by far an end game, at least in my opinion. And I don't think that the mega factories and hive worlds count at least for like end game. But that's mainly because they just don't give you anything actually like unique or special regarding that. Like for completing missions. I don't know, but I don't know. I want to get this out there. I don't trust Arrowhead at all when it comes to this. I don't believe them in their post. I hope I'm wrong again. I hope to God I'm wrong, but I just don't believe them. So yeah, subscribe or something. Sorry for the short video, by the way. But again, just want to get this out there. But yeah, subscribe or something, and see ya.